Hello, Panopticon. If that is your real... Let's get rid of the shitty gun. Or do I still have it on me? I don't remember... Here? Here. I'm like, which fucking menu is it again? I just read this again. Boop. I don't think you upgrade them from here. This button? There we go. I'm like, which fucking button is it? It's in here somewhere. I don't like you. You seem like a poopy butt full of garbage that doesn't even do anything. Seriously, like, those explosives don't feel like they hurt anything. Like, might sound reductive, but I'm just sitting here like, this thing doesn't seem to accomplish anything? I don't want to have low on health, that's bad. That's a bad idea. I guess we could do damage versus armor. What I really want is another damage boost, but I have all these like high rank mods and none of them are do damage, which is like the only thing you want a gun to do, basically. You just want the gun to go pew pew more harder. That's like its one job. 7% energy is so weak. Yeah, just to make launching cheaper, I suppose. Alright, so we're trying to find this poor guy who was like, don't forget about me! And then I forgot about him. Oh, he's right here. He's right by the waypoint. That's convenient. Poor guy. Feel bad, but at the same time, I did find my brother, so it was the single most distracting thing that could have happened in that moment, basically.
Keep your eyes open, son. Keep them open.
Yeah.
Oh.
My issue is going to be that now that I've switched back to this gun, like, it's gonna have to do a lot of damage to justify how much effort it takes to fire and how much charge it takes to do. Something that bothers me is it doesn't even zoom. Like, if it is supposed to be like a sniper weapon, it doesn't even have a zoom as far as I can tell. Unless it's another hotkey that I don't know about. I saw that it has upgrades that increases its zoom, but if it defaults to 0% zoom, then that's a hell of an upgrade you're gonna have to do to justify it. But also, you don't necessarily fight stuff at those kinds of ranges in the first place. I'm just gonna check to see if zoom is a thing in this game. There's aim. Melee. I don't see zoom. I don't think zoom's a command. I think you just can get upgrades for that weapon that give it a base zoom when you aim with it. But that's compared to 0. So even though it's like the precision weapon, it starts off as 0% zoom. I don't know. I think the general issue I have with this game's weapons is it's kind of hard to come up with reasons why half of them even exist. Like, I could just beat the whole game with the grip, because I can pepper out damage like crazy. I have a lot of control over my ammo consumption because it takes so many shots. It has so many shots. It has pinpoint accuracy already without going into sniper mode or whatever. Like, let's check out my bullet. Let's check out. Yeah, look at that shot grouping. That's like human error levels of aiming. So it's like, it's fine. Like, all the shots pretty much end up right on where my reticle was, considering how far away I was. I was like back here. That's like with, like, I literally, that's the size of the reticle, yeah. And I can do headshots with this thing, I can pepper out shots with it, and I can focus all my resources into upgrading only it at the cost of anything else. So, like, you gotta have really cool niche explanations for all the other weapons to justify their existences, and I'm not sure if the game accomplishes that so far with its enemy design.
Keep your eyes open, Phillip. Keep them open.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus, right. My name's Phillip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Phillip.
Speak with Langston. It feels like they're fucking torturing their people around here. Like, what the fuck? Everything about this organization's shady as shit. Which shouldn't be that much of a surprise when they're called the Federal Bureau of fucking Control. It's not the most positive sounding starting point. I believe this is where I was going to, which I could have warped to, I guess. I mean, it'll be more necessary to warp back. Can he not even blink? Like, you have to observe it like it's a weeping angel? Because, like, if that's the case, why does it only have one guard? There should be, like, 4 guards in there staring at it at all times. Like, if we're comparing this to the SCP, that's a weird, creepy doll statue thing that kills you if you blink or look away from it, because it only moves when you look away. Then, like, even in the video game where the SCP containment breach, the game about where the containment fails, they had like 4 different people in the cell at the same time, all staring at it to try to make sure that nobody would look away or blink. So, because you need fail safes for that. In that game, the whole game happens because the power goes out, so they're fucked because no one can observe it at that point. Just leaving one guy in there, and like they talked about shifts. It's like, what, one person comes in to relieve the one person on a loop? This is a terribly thought out system. This place seems like it's supposed to be better thought out than this in general. So that seems so poorly thought out by comparison. And they clearly have no shortage of staff. I've been fighting them all game. There's like a billion of them.
Theaters tonight. Can't believe I'm missing an Alex Casey movie for this.
There's someone named Phillip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Phillip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day. I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Phillip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well. Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here. How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say singing?
Flipping the lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
An accident that left the department severely understaffed. There's some euphemistic language going on there. Many people died, and then I got the job. Hooray. Not terrifying. Whoa, that was trippy. When you warp within one zone, there's not even a loading screen. It's just like, flip, you're there. Is he gonna still be alive when I get back? For now. I thought the solution was gonna be to get a bunch of people up here to staff this place, but is it just gonna be that I go into the device and fix its problem?
Jesse?
Like I have a few times before?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Don't blink.
Jesse?
Don't blink. No.
Phillip?
That's...
If I look away, it hurts me.
Ow. Okay, well he's just... he's gone.
Maybe I can cleanse it.
Aw, I knew he was gonna die. I thought I was gonna come back and he was gonna be gone. You just had to last like one more minute, buddy. You fool.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
Oh, haha. I hit you in the eyeball. Oop. That's what I meant. I meant to use the gun. My apologies. Pew! Direct hit. Well, this is fucking happening. What? He's got he's got gangly arms. Uh-oh. Look at his gangly ass arms. Whoop. Well, this is an experience. I'm fighting a Half-Life monster, basically. Oh, he's doing both. Oh, he's doing both. This is not the time for a bureau alert. Oh, I can shoot those. Uh-oh. Oop. Oop. Oh, that sucks. Awkward ass third person shooters where you can't see your feet. I'm gonna put the hazards on the floor where you can't see them. That's fun. The God of War problem where there's like, oh, there's this danger spot on the floor you can't see because the camera's not designed for you to see there. Alright, well. Well, the good news is I've escaped the fridge, so I guess we could just leave it there. Oh, he's back. Oh no, every time I come back, he dies again. I'm dooming him repeatedly and forever.
The fridge is doing something.
That's fine, you're fine. Employee incident. Incident in question occurred on BLEP and was brought into HR department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to reports supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with the security's commands to desist. Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. Review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session. That's an entire document about how he put a sandwich in the fridge and then something went wrong with his meal, so he kicked it. Now they're like, security had to come after him, and
Phillip?
and they wrote a whole document.
If I look away, it hurts me.
All right, let's try this again. Should be a really easy boss fight as long as I don't fall in a hole, instantly failing. Definitely one of the harder things to do and deal with is knowing that my throw and my dodge require the same resource. Same thing with my shield. Nope. Because you have an offensive and defensive system. They both require the same pooled resource, which somewhat diminishes its effectiveness. Like, oh, I just finished throwing stuff at his eyeball, and now he's going to try to throw things at me. Well, I can't use my shield, and I can't use my dodge, because those require the same thing. If you ever wonder why I don't use my shield that much, it's because the shield, on top of using the resource I need to attack, also completely stops me from doing anything else. All you can do is just sit there in shield mode. And the process of activating the shield in the first place uses up a significant amount of your overall resources. So it's like, congratulations, you're defended, but at the cost of basically removing yourself from the fight anyway. Stop putting holes in the level. You're being rude. There we go.
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here.
That's a problem, isn't it? Don't we need to leave? Oh.
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
I thought we might have needed the Black Pyramid in order to leave. Whose children's drawings are on this fridge? These count as archetypical representations of concepts? These exact children's drawings? Why would there be a file on the ground next to the fridge? As if to, like, draw your attention away from the fridge and get your ass killed. Oh, he's dead. He's dead because Mr. Supervisor didn't supervise. And now his employee is very dead. It's all your fault. It's actually really jarring to instantly teleport somewhere with no transition of any kind. Just because you're so used to loading screens that you're like, wait, what? Huh? I'm here already?
Found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activity.
How'd it go? Where's Phillip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Phillip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Phillip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Yeah, you said that out loud on accident? Said that out loud.
Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Well, this quest is probably more interesting than the other two. I hope. Langston's Runaways. The Japanese paper lantern, the traffic light, hand chair, and moving letters. How do I find these things? Containment, sealed threshold hall, containment panopticons here. Containment medical wing and executive. We're going back to dead letters. Oh, there's letters moving around now. Or something. But one of them's in an area I've never been to yet. One of them's here in the Panopticon, the traffic lights. Can you give me a little bit more to go on than the Panopticon? This place is fucking huge. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know, the last one was on the top floor, maybe this one's on the bottom floor. Baddies, are you spawning? There you are. There you are. Why are you running from me? Why are you running? Why are you running? No! No, okay. I'm really bad at keyboard and mouse. The mouse is fine, I guess. I'm really bad at like moving around and dodging with like WASD spacebar control, these kinds of things. On a 3D character. On a third-person character. I completely fat-fingered everything about that and just kind of dodged off a ledge. And I'm like, what button could I press to save the situation? I don't know if such a thing exists. And here they come again. I don't care about you guys and your infinitely respawning bullshit. Yay. Hope that doesn't open. That is a mailbox. We are looking for a traffic light, an oscillating fan, a hammer. There's the elevator. Also, that guy, that was some bullshit. He's like, they all knew the risks. Saying they all knew the risks does not fucking excuse you. You can't be like, they all knew the risks to justify your own negligence. Because them knowing the risks doesn't excuse you from taking all the best measures to ensure their safety, which you did not do. Not only did you completely fucking forget about him, your system was bad. You're not understaffed, I can tell. There's guards everywhere. The guards could do this job too, or assist at the job. You're a massively staffed facility, and you couldn't fucking have more than one person watch the fridge? Just one person has to stare at it completely alone and with no additional help? When looking away kills them? That should be the most fucking observed ass thing in the world. And that fridge wants to be a celebrity. But it's okay he died because he knew the risks. Okay, so far. That's all you get, huh? These missions have very scant text. I guess they're used to the types of gamers that won't read it. But I will read where it is if you can give me any more information. We somehow know that it's in the Panopticon, so narrow it down for me, buddy. The Swan vehicle, the Jedi training drone. Oh, it's a get well soon balloon. I'm like, is that a Jedi? Is that a Jedi like lightsaber training drone? Energy recovery. That looked like it was a high level too. Energy recovery speed plus 49%. Shit. Health recovery and element pickup. Health in general. Energy recovery speed plus 49%. Water cooler. Crowbar. E6 cell. This is just where... Yeah, that's my brother. For some reason I thought it was P7. But no, these are the... Yep. Bad times for him. I don't think I like this game's example of find things quests. Just because these areas are so big. They're just so big. And I definitely feel like I'm just wandering around aimlessly, hoping I encounter the thing, wherever it might be. And who knows? Fortified Unit 816. That's just something else, not the thing I'm here for. I guess. Okay. Is there like a ladder to go higher? Or is it on one of the lower floors? I guess I'll go to floor 3 now. Because we skipped directly, I think, from floor 1 to floor 4 via the elevator. So I haven't been to these ones yet. A surfboard. So they have placed items here. So they do seem to expect me to come here sooner or later. Not that much though. This area is mostly filled in. Maybe the surfboard was more of like a token acknowledgement that you might come there. A Christmas tree. A stroller. A globe? Huh, that's your archetypical example of a globe, huh? The one that's a weird little table? I only have ever seen those in video games. My real life archetypical example is the one that, where are we going? Somewhere new. Ooh. Yeah, my archetypical example of a globe is the one that's just on a stick. That's tilted sideways. Alright, well, new project. So, we were looking for the traffic light, found the archive instead. It's weirdly stashed away on one of the non-standard floors. I'm kind of curious what I'll find here. Get away from the floating people. There we go. They're still alive. If you can call it that. Probably can't call it that, actually. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad time ball is here. Bad time ball is here. Bad time ball is here. Good time ball is here. Kill it. The option to mind control it just seemed to kind of go away. That was weird. Oh shit, it's still coming. Oh, it's still coming. Pick it up. Ah. Your inventory's full. This is fun. This is a good system. What a good idea. Let's put it in all our games. Get out of my entire inventory everything that's level 2. I don't even have time to look at you. There's too many of you garbages. As I say as I destroy like the unique thing that I'd probably want to hold on to. I don't know. Hup. Excuse me. Is the ball dead yet? Did I get it? I'm not sure. This place looks interesting. It's a bunch of people riding in little noise-proofed rooms. Thankfully, the ball is very slow. Hopefully I can't go through doors. Always the same Cowboys painting. Panopticon methods proposal. No! You did it wrong. There it is. In this proposal, I'd like to explore the matter of containment policy. When an altered item enters the oldest house, we thoroughly investigate any possible combination of actions or words or material that will prevent the item from applying its altered effect. However, I work with these entities every day, and I have good reason to believe that a less convoluted form of containment is possible. The items crave attention? If we initiate a series of... I think I was right. Of extravagant parties praising the items, or perhaps incorporate their images into pieces of art that could be visited throughout the Bureau, I believe the altered items would behave without needing to resort to violence or outbursts, which only lead to the items feeling mistreated. If we treat them like criminals, we can't be surprised when they try to escape. Things are getting weird. Trying to get in the heads of the altered items, which is funny because they don't have heads. The irony. The ball has returned to its hunt. But joke's on you because it reset to the bottom floor. I can't see, but I figured there'd be items here. I held the G. Why aren't you going to the right document? Maybe it's the specific tab is borked. Altered item behavior changes. Recently, there have been some alarming changes in behavior and altered effect in 2 altered items in the Panopticon. The blah 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 have become more aggressive, with entirely new effects manifesting for no discernible reason. The items have been investigated for updated containment procedures to counter these new effects, with one successfully discovered to be contained by constant visual contact. Okay, so it's the fridge and the traffic light. But this development is worrying. What if all the altered items undergo this behavioral change? We need to find out why this is happening, what is changing. Handling these altered items has also resulted in numerous Panopticon staff being murdered. I would say they've gone to the astral plane, but these aren't objects of power. Not one of them has come back. Plus, the uptick in astronauts not returning from their dives has me wondering what the hell's going on. Is anyone looking into this? Is there any plan? This place really is distressing. Something that bothers me is I think that they're... Oop. Just wanted to get that item. I think that they may be lying to their own employees. I think they've lied to their own employees about the risks. Because they keep saying they know the risks, but I don't know if I believe them. Can you open, please? Because how can they know the risks if every fucking document around here is completely redacted and behind 12 layers of protections and security clearances? The sheer body count this place already had before this hiss even happened is so significant that I can't really fully believe that this many people would willingly work here, knowing that they were constantly at risk of dying horribly or just vanishing one day and no one seeming to care or even acknowledge that they were gone. 'Cause that's the other thing that keeps happening, is just people are getting vanished left and right. That would terrify a lot of people. And yet, people seem to mostly not even acknowledge that risk. And that's probably because all the evidence of said risk is being redacted. So these people probably don't fully understand how much they're at risk of dying. Which would mean that no, they didn't know the risks. That's just a thing you tell yourself to make yourself feel better about all the people who died under your command. Which is what happened. They died. Okay, I'm getting annoyed about this quest. Where the fuck is the traffic light? This place is way I don't know, I might just start looking these up. Just because this is like... I like the world and the story, and I want to investigate that stuff. But their idea of quest design is, it's really, This place is so huge. And I don't even know where I should be looking. Which also, if it escaped, maybe I'm not even looking in the cells? But like, this place, look at it! I got a let's play to film. I've already spent long enough. I don't want to spend like another hour slowly looking for this place. Shut up, I don't care about your procedurally generated tasks to artificially inflate the game's duration. I'm already having pacing troubles because I can't find your traffic light. Why would I want to go to a random location to fight randomly selected enemies for a randomly selected reward? Get your looter shooter stuff out of here. I want your story. Let me get to your story. I probably got comments about this. Because it looks like... Actually, no, where is it? Shit, I got turned around already. I believe it's in containment unit 716. That's 14. So I may have actually... I think I remember looking at it and then not realizing it was the traffic light. I thought I'd already been there. Because I mixed this up with being where my brother was when I saw it. Yeah, because I saw that upslope and I'm like, I already went in that room. I was just there during the last story mission. That's another thing, I guess, is that this area is so... This game's so huge in its environment design, but also it's a complex. So it's the same rooms repeating over and over again. So, like, I can't actually tell if I've been to somewhere before. So I guess this is... Yep, that's the traffic light. God damn it. I was here already.
That must be one of the missing altar items.
I think I can reasonably guess what the game is here. Yeah. No! Come back! You fool. Oh, well, now I can't see. I must be out of its range now. Isn't this where I already was? Isn't this... I swear I was already here. I can't tell. Yeah, isn't this the same room I did yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This might be the room I did that boss fight in earlier, or it might be an exact copy of it that's on every floor, multiple times per floor. So my idea of where to explore is all totally out the window. Because usually you try to go to the new places to do the new content. Yeah. Why did I start over? Oops, that was a mistake. I don't know why I did that. I think I might have made the mistake of moving my camera. That might count as moving. Ah, shit. I didn't stop in time. What? That's just my bad. There, we gotta leave time for... What? Wait until you see the green. My sense for when it's going to turn green is influencing my behavior. I can feel the timing of when it's going to turn green, and so then I stop. I start moving then. But that's not how this works. Let's just be ultra cautious. It's an angry red light. Boss fight? Hey.
Unless escaped altered item to worry about.
That's neat. Alright. Let's do the dead letters. That'll be nice and reasonable. I already know where the dead letters is. And that is a self-contained mailbox area. Loading screens, though. Maybe I should just focus on doing stuff that's here.